Welcome, welcome to the quietest game show in the entire universe. A place where the loudest sound you can make is a mistake. Look at this stage. Isn't it beautiful? So shiny, so clean, so quiet. But it won't stay that way for long. Our contestants are bursting with energy, ready to make some noise. They think being loud is the only way to win. But here, the rules are a little different. In this world, the one who makes the biggest impact is the one who makes the smallest sound. Are you ready to meet them? They're just waiting for their cue. Oh, I can feel the ground starting to tremble already. It's almost time. Let's see who understands the secret. Let's see who has what it takes to master the power of... Shh. Oh my! The noise! The chaos! It's a party on the checkerboard. Everyone is shouting, jumping, and making a racket. The gorilla thinks he's the strongest, the fox thinks he's the cleverest, and the hippo... Well, the hippo is just having a great time. They're all trying to be the center of attention. But they've forgotten the first and most important rule of the game. And what happens when you break the rules? You pay the price. One by one, the loudest animals are disqualified in the most spectacular ways. A slippery slide for the gorilla, a spring-loaded surprise for the fox. The stage itself is alive, and it does like loud noises. It seems being the loudest isn't the way to win after all. But look over there. Someone seems to understand. One stays quiet. Ooh, close one. The stage is quick. You have to be quieter than a whisper and faster than a thought. The parrot learned that the hard way. Every loud sound triggers a new comical penalty. It's a symphony of slapstick. A rabbit tries to shout. And through it all, our little tortoise just keeps moving. Step by silent step. The other animals are starting to notice. They see him advancing while they get bounced, flipped, and gooified. They're confused. How is he doing it? He's not bigger or faster or louder. He's just quiet. Silence is power. And just like that, the tortoise clears the first round, but the game is just beginning. Now, things get trickier. Welcome to round 2. The new rule is simple. Tiptoe only. Any heavy footsteps will break the floor. The remaining contestants look at each other nervously. A big, clumsy bear decides to try his luck. He takes one heavy step, and it's all over. Down he goes. The other animals watch in horror. They start to move ever so carefully. A speedy cheetah gets impatient. He tries to tiptoe at super speed, but the quick succession of chimes is still too loud. The stage does not approve. It's not just about being quiet, it's about being deliberate. It's about control. And who has more control than our slow and steady friend? The tortoise moves like a shadow, not a single sound. He understands the rhythm of the game. He's not just playing, he's conducting. He makes it to the end of the stage, and a new path opens. On to round 3! Oh, this is a fun one. The only way to make the path ahead of you appear is to whisper into these giant flower microphones. But if your whisper's even a little too loud, you're blown away. A cheeky monkey thinks he can handle it, but his whisper is more like a shout. The flowers are not impressed. Whoosh! Goodbye, monkey. A timid sheep gets it half right. Her whisper is perfect, and a path begins to form, but her sigh of relief is her downfall. In this game, you can never let your guard down. Every sound matters, but the tortoise, he's on another level. He doesn't even need to whisper. He uses his breath, a silent puff of air, to charm the microphone. The stage rewards his ingenuity. The whole path lights up for him. Incredible. He's a master of silence. What can he do? Let's find out in round 4. Welcome to the bouncy castle of calamity. To cross this stage, you must bounce. But here's the catch. If your landing makes too much noise, The pad deflates. A kangaroo, the king of bouncing, should be a natural at this, but his powerful jumps are his undoing. He's too strong, too loud. And he's gone. A squirrel tries a lighter touch, but his nerves get the best of him. That nervous chatter is still a sound, and the stage is always listening. It's not about how high you can bounce, but how quietly you can land. The tortoise, ever the genius, finds a loophole. He doesn't bounce at all. He rolls. Tucked safely in his shell, he becomes a silent, unstoppable ball of brilliance, gliding effortlessly to the finish line. He's not just playing the game, he's changing it. Round 5. Now this is tricky. The Mirror Mime Challenge. Your reflection will try to trick you into making a sound. If you make a noise, you're out. A penguin faces his mirror image. The reflection honks. The real penguin is so surprised, he honks right back. Big mistake. The mirror doesn't like copycats. A graceful flamingo is next. Her reflection starts doing the silliest dance you've ever seen. The flamingo holds it in. She tries so hard, but she lets out a tiny giggle. And that's all it takes. Down she goes. The reflections are ruthless, but they've never met an opponent like the tortoise. His reflection pulls out all the stops. It juggles, it breakdances, it makes funny faces. But the tortoise is a statue, a rock. He does not move. He does not react. He simply is. The reflection gives up. It literally cannot find a way to make him fail. The mirror itself has to admit defeat. On to round 6. This looks complicated. Color-triggered floors. You must be standing on the correct color when the sequence flashes, or you're out. A chameleon should be perfect for this, right? He can change to any color he wants. But the pressure is too much. The sequence flashes red, and he panics. He can't decide which color to be. The floor doesn't like indecision. The tortoise, however, is the picture of calm. His shell is green, so he waits on a green tile. The sequence flashes blue, so he calmly walks to a blue tile. He's never in a hurry. He just does what needs to be done. But look, the sequence is speeding up. It's a flashing frenzy of color. How can he possibly keep up? He doesn't. He outsmarts the game again. By tucking into his shell, he removes color from the equation entirely. The floor doesn't know what to do. It creates a safe path for him out of sheer confusion. The tortoise is a genius. Round 7 awaits. Things are getting really specific now. You must cross a narrow beam while juggling. And you have to do it silently. An octopus steps up. With 8 arms, this should be easy. He starts juggling, but he forgot about the sound of the objects themselves. The clacking of the pins is his undoing. The beam vanishes. What will the tortoise do? He can't juggle, but the game provides the tools. He's handed 3 soft, fluffy cotton balls. He tosses them up. They float in a gentle, silent arc. There's no clack, no thud, no sound at all. Just pure, silent grace. He crosses the beam without a single misstep. He's making it look easy. But don't be fooled, the next round is a real doozy. It's round 8. Oh no, it's the sneeze trap. The air is full of pepper. One sneeze and you're turned into confetti. A big, fluffy panda tries to make his way through. He's holding his nose, he's walking on his tiptoes. But a puff of pepper gets him. He fights it. He struggles. But you can't fight a sneeze. Achoo! And poof! He's a beautiful cloud of panda confetti. How will the tortoise survive this? He can't hold his nose. He doesn't have to. He has the ultimate defense system, his shell. He just tucks his head inside, and the pepper can't reach him. He walks through the sneeze-inducing clouds like he's taking a stroll in the park. His simple natural abilities are his greatest strengths. He is unstoppable. We're heading into the penultimate challenge. Round 9. It's a laser grid. A classic! But these lasers don't detect movement, they detect sound. Even the smallest peep, squeak, or heartbeat. A tiny mouse, the quietest contestant left, tries to sneak through. He's doing great, but he's so scared, his heart is pounding like a drum. The lasers hear it, and he's trapped in a cage of light. So close, the tortoise is the only one left. He approaches the grid. His movements are slow, his breathing is silent, and his heart. It beats with a slow, calm, steady rhythm. It's too quiet for the lasers to even notice. He passes through the deadly grid of light like a ghost. He has conquered every challenge. He has defeated every opponent. Now, only one thing remains. The final round. The Tower of Triumph. This is it. The final stage. A tower of pure chaos, combining every rule from the game. It's a hurricane of noise and color and danger. No one has ever reached the top. To win, the tortoise must ascend this tower of madness. He takes his first step. But he's not playing their game anymore. He's playing his own. He raises a hand. A tiny shh gesture, and a laser freezes in place. He makes a quiet tick sound, and a bouncy pad becomes a solid bridge. He's not avoiding the chaos. He's controlling it. His silence has become so powerful that the stage itself now obeys him. He is the conductor of this chaotic orchestra. With every quiet step, he tames the storm. He reaches the summit. The world holds its breath. With one final, almost imperceptible sound, he brings order to the chaos. The storm ceases. The noise stops. The stage is calm. The other animals can't believe what they're seeing. The small, slow, quiet tortoise, who they all ignored, has conquered the game without shouting, without rushing, without breaking a sweat. He proved that you don't need to be the loudest to be heard. Sometimes, the greatest strength is found in stillness, control, without noise. Silence wins. So, what do you think? Would you have what it takes to stay quiet? Let us know. Comment shh if you can.